what, Charlie? I think he's right, dude. Only a couple jabronis come out here without skates on. I gotta do this thing in skates, man. You know, work up a routine, really jazz the crowd.
You know, can I stop you, though?
Yeah.
You keep using this word jaBROni, and it's awesome.
First of all, iconic. I didn't know people still use the word jaBROni. The last time I've heard that, I think, was 1990. It was a tremendous throwback.
I never stopped using it.
You've been using it ever since?
Oh, yeah. What?
Yeah,
and then everyone said jaBROni.
What is that? The future of radio, you jabronis.
jaBROnis. Cool word.
Hey, jaBROni, show some class.
She's right, Andy. You're being a jaBROni.
jaBROni, jaBRONI, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
We don't believe you jabronis. Nah. We don't believe you jabronis. Nah. We don't believe you jabronis.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the jaBROnis. I am somehow still reigning, defending, undisputed jaBROni world champion. Money in the Bank. Ran away, escaped it somehow. Don't know how. Don't know the math numbers to it.
We decided, excuse me, one sec. We decided that since you were going to have your worst pay-per-view prediction show, we figured, why not us too? That's how it happened.
A couple people, a lot of people had some, were a little bit, couldn't call certain things, but hey, I mean, and he's like Butler, and she's leaving.
Yeah, she's gone.
Queen Sophia is going back up.
Hi, Sophia. Please don't. Oh God,
she saw us.
The lack of light up there is just terrifying. See her snap her head back. Oh my God! Please be careful on the. Stop it! Please be careful on the steps, honey.
180.
Stop it. Be careful on the steps, please.
For audio, his daughter's hanging out in the steps. She's kicking it. And I think she's got a little dolly with her.
Yeah, she does, which makes it even more creepier. Hello.
Yes.
I just got done watching like those Annabelle movies too.
Oh, man.
Nice. All right.
This is our Halloween episode.
Yeah. Couple months late or early, however you want to dice it.
But yeah, when we were last here, it was we did our predictions for Money in the Bank. So we'll talk about the show for a minute here. What were your overall thoughts on the show?
You know what? I think of as far as international shows go that they've done this year, I think that was the most lackluster one. Not saying it was a bad show, but I do remember just like watching it and thinking, they've had better, you know. Nothing really, no matches really like caught my attention, I guess you could say. Like obviously the men's ladder match did, just because probably was first one on. I remember not being really into the women's one. I remember not really being into Seth and Finn. Cody and Dominic, honestly, I did not care a single bit about, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, the crowd was great. I think the best part was Cena, honestly, just because you did not expect it.
Popping up in the UK, yeah, no, I mean,
yeah, what's up with that?
Somewhere, LA, New York, something like that. Yeah, you'd see, but going over, popping up, really just to do something that he did during his U.S. title run. He did the same thing with the crowd on a Raw, which I saw the clip of recently on Twitter, and I was like, oh yeah. Went there and he said the exact same thing. Like, I think this crowd needs a WrestleMania, and they just did the yes chant, just exactly like, I was like, whoa, okay, cool. I mean, so I don't know. I feel like it has to be in the cards for the next 2-3 years.
Triple H, was asked about it a bunch on the press conference, and He's made it. I don't know. He made it seem like there's a lot of issues with that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering like what that is.
I think that's like maybe playing your cards close because I don't really see. I don't really see the time difference being that. I don't see a negative to trying out and starting your WrestleMania at 3 and it's over at like 7.
Right.
I feel like you might get more eyes on it, honestly, maybe.
Right. No, yeah, I agree. I mean, I wouldn't hate a WrestleMania at 3:00 in the afternoon. Kidding me? Please.
I mean, there's times where you're just hanging out in the afternoon and they have like you're watching like old WrestleManias throughout the afternoon, or they have like their 3-hour pre-show or something, and you're just watching the same video packages. So it's like, why not? I honestly think you get more of the kids and stuff. I mean, you start them 7, 8 o'clock, and they're going till almost midnight. I mean, not saying that. I don't know. I could see them definitely since they tried this again. I feel that it's inevitable now within the next three at least 4 years, maybe. They're not taking Philly from us. Not yet.
Yeah, I was really worried that they were gonna. Just looking back, it was very silly of me to think this because they probably already started preparations internally. But definitely thought we were losing WrestleMania for a minute.
We were done. Then and with Money in the Bank, I mean, I started just getting a weird feeling about it when everyone was coming out for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And I was like, all right, I mean, at least because I still had a feeling LA Knight was not winning the match. I was like, at least bring them out last. Get the big. And they bring him out second to last to Logan. And right off there, I was just like,
damn, you had it going like that.
I really thought I was just like, there's no reason. Just like the night prior, the pop that he got on SmackDown, it was just like, dude, this dude's not going to win the match. At least let him come out. I mean, he still got the biggest pop of, and I saw Logan Paul on I think his podcast, making fun of him. It's like, please do not do that angle. But it looks like they're doing the Ricochet thing, which makes sense.
I don't hate it.
That spot they did, and then Logan was on. I don't know if you saw the clip of Logan talking about it on his podcast. He's like,
I might have scrolled through it just because I tend to scroll through everything about that guy, except for when he's on wrestling. So
somehow escaped unscathed. My shoulder got scratched. It was just like, dude, if anyone in the locker room is hearing you about this, scrape or come on, dude. I did not like him. I was okay with him where he didn't bother me for a while. And then the past just 2-3 years, just. He's so. I mean, luckily he didn't win Money in the Bank. We had.
What'd you think of the table spot between those two?
I thought, and again,
it's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, Logan Paul was talking about it, saying there's no we fucked this up. There's no way we can. And then he was all of a sudden he's just going all. I mean,
well, I'm thinking so everyone's calling it a botch and stuff, and I'm thinking I mean,
think about that
botch. What did they botch? I mean,
about that. All right, so their thinking was the ladder was going to go over. They were both going to land on the top rope with their foot at the exact same time. It looked Ricochet hit the rope first, so when Logan went for it, it was already down and that. But I guess they had to practice it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they had a vision for that spot and it didn't go as planned.
But it's just hard for your timing. Literally, both your feet have to. If someone hits that top rope before the other one, you're gonna buckle. And I'm assuming they did that all onto the little pads they have, and I'm sure it worked for them. Yeah. But I think also at the same time, the ladder has to be pushed perfectly. You have to be, I don't know. So yeah, botched thing. I mean, I still think you do what you. I think. I mean, it still was right now. Like you just said, everyone's talking about it, and that's the thing with this. I think they had this idea with Ricochet, do something, Rumble. Now they're doing something here and then they're probably will come up with something SummerSlam that will probably be the
I wish there was like a special match that they could be in that would showcase their agility, but I don't know what that would be.
They could have a
cage match,
like a it's like or we could get like the X division back, like TNA, and we have like cables.
Yeah. that worked out so well.
Oh yeah, just like a jungle gym match. Yeah, but I mean a cage. But see, when I think like cage matches now, it's like I instantly I say it for a second. I think of like the old school like blue cage. I'm like,
I love the blue cage. It's so good.
And then I love the finish of the women's Money in the Bank match.
Creative. Yes, creative.
Something a little different. That was cool. And I really, I mean, and again, it was long, the main event, but the last you could probably go like the last 5 to 7 minutes with just certain spots that call back things that happened. One that happened, I think, 9 years ago. And then the other one that happened 3 years ago towards the finish with the Roman getting pinned by Jay for the first time ever when that happened on Raw when he was with the Shield, I think in 2014. The exact same ending. And then I love the low blow kick out.
Yes.
Was as soon as it happened, I just registered to me. And I was like, that's so cool. I was like, that is so cool. So I thought I thought the main event was great.
Expect nothing less in that spot.
Since we're just talking about it, we'll go all around, but we'll stick with that since, I mean, SmackDown last night was Bloodline. The opening segment went almost 40 minutes, and then we closed out the show with, I mean, they didn't even let Roman come out at the end of SmackDown. He came out to him already in the ring.
Yeah.
And so they build up the whole Bloodline. He got down on his knees and put the lay on Jay. So, I mean, we got
fantastic.
So I guess this explains even though they're still going to do it. So I was like, all right, they can't give Jay the title shot with Jimmy still involved, because it's like they both won. They both were the reason. So if Jay falls short, then I feel like Jimmy needs a shot, but you can't really do that so I get I was expecting the injury angle, but then when Jimmy comes back, do you agree? Do you think he deserves a title shot?
I think they both do. Yeah. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's growing up with brothers, but you can't do one thing for one brother and not do it for the other brothers, kind of feel like that's.
And I know they said in the interview, they want to face each other at WrestleMania, which I could see definitely happening in the future.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If we get Jimmy versus Jay
at some point, it'll be fantastic. But yeah, this thing's got legs now, and we're gonna build. But again, SmackDown was. I mean, you could run through SmackDown so quickly because there was an Asuka segment. There was AJ Styles and Karrion Kross got cut very short. Apparently, things got cut. We saw the LA Knight clip exclusive online. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be on the show.
Don't understand why. Just don't understand it. I don't know what their plan is. No idea. I don't like where it's going. I don't know what you're doing. It looks like they're doing the Paul Ricochet thing. So where does that leave LA Knight on SummerSlam? You gotta do LA Knight. You gotta have LA Knight. You have to have LA Knight. Yeah.
A-Town down screen. So all right, LA Knight he's on SmackDown, right? So yes, he's gonna. They somehow have to do something because they've been doing stuff at live events. So he's been coming out and giving them BFT, and I think one of them I saw him pick up he might have picked up the US title. Yeah, I think he picked up the US title. So just something happened something has to happen soon for him to go on Raw to challenge for it. Unless, do they really even care about this brand split anymore? Does he just show up on Raw? I don't know.
Why would he need to go to Raw?
Didn't they switch to, isn't the Gunther IC on SmackDown and the US is on Raw?
No, Gunther's on Raw.
Oh my God, never mind. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so then I texted you that last night.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Never mind. That's on me. I completely forgot that the IC went over there and they swapped those.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then, yeah, I guess that's we're set then. That they're just gonna probably do. Maybe I'm assuming maybe next week that probably starts off.
Well, by that time there'll still be a month left before SummerSlam, so maybe not.
And again, like on this exclusive thing that WWE posted like 20 minutes after SmackDown, LA Knight and Shit Row, and oh my God, the place blew off. MSG blew off, and he did the just point in LA Knight, and the whole crowd just screamed. Did the yeah? It was. I mean, he is super hot. I saw with T-sale T-shirt sales. He was 4, I think, only to like Stone Cold and like he was beating NWO. Like, yeah, it was just his.
That is insane that somebody who hasn't wrestled regularly in over 20 years, or ish, something like that, in 20 years, in fact, #1 in T-shirts.
Did you hear about?
I'm probably responsible for half of it, but still.
Did you hear about the comments from Kevin Nash?
He said something about LA Knight being a ripoff of The Rock and Stone Cold or something.
Yeah.
You know, I respect Kevin Nash. I like Kevin Nash. Yeah, he's wrong. I mean, like, I get it. He's not like all the way wrong. Like, I get it. I get what he means.
Everyone's gimmick was a gimmick of somebody prior. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
players go to your. I mean, everyone was copying someone prior to them almost, not like exactly, but taking little things, little.
When it comes to like stuff on the mic and like talking and stuff, I mean, yeah, sometimes it's going to sound similar. Doesn't make it not good, you know. I can't picture The Rock or Stone Cold doing something like L.A. Knight, yeah, you know. I mean, that's a little different than if you smell what The Rock is cooking, you know.
It's a good crowd thing. It's real. I mean, and just to let me talk to you, that's a good little his thing to like Cody's.
It's a catchphrase.
What do you want to talk about? Exactly.
Everybody has a catchphrase.
It's not like he comes out and goes, "Finally, LA Knight has come back." Like, yeah, I feel like it's like
I'd lose my shit if he did though. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, those moves that he did on that the exclusive clip, like he did like an elbow. Did he do like a jumping elbow? Which
that looked really weird. By
like
the
a
way,
people's elbow, and then his BFT is similar to a stunner.
I do remember thinking that. Like, that's
he just brings their head all the way down. But I mean, it's
but I mean, if that's what we're talking, we can go to Grayson Waller. His move is basically the stunner. You can go to Kevin Owens. His move is the stunner.
Grayson Waller does this slide into the ring.
He dives it. Yeah, I just saw it. Dives into the ring and just hops up and does it. That is the most pointless action ever. Like, they need to get him a new thing. Why would you go out of the ring just to hop back in the ring just to do a thing you can do without leaving the ring?
And they would know that it's coming. Edge knew it was coming.
It's like, oh my God, he's diving in the ring. What could have possibly happened? Spear.
So, yeah, I mean, Edge returned. And, I mean, Grayson Waller, Edge even said it. What a week.
What a rub.
I mean, we're talking about him like a few months ago. He's doing like these like videos on NXT, like in the Performance Center. There's fights and all that stuff. And this guy's getting caught up. He's got a beautiful set for the Grayson Waller effect. The scrolling things at the bottom, the messages that go across are very creative. And
do you think real people are tweeting that out?
Yeah, they're like writers do that. Like there's pop culture references. There's like a reference to the I Think You Should Leave show, the comedy show on Netflix. There was the other night about a pay it forward chain through a
oh yeah.
I saw 55 burger 55. So I just there's like little jokes in the which I thought was that nice little touch to it. He's great. And I mean, the higher ups definitely think so. From Cena and Edge, that's great. That's literally within a week, less than a week, you have 2 huge segments with 2 just legends. That's got to be pretty cool.
Can't argue with it, man. I mean, I wish they would have had him on the show competing sooner, just because, like, what are we waiting for? But hey, I guess.
Yeah, that was a little shocking too. That he was. Yeah, and your debut match on the roster is against Edge. What? Probably trim for time because we had to get Roman back out there, but
needed to happen.
I saw that a clip on Twitter last night of Karrion Kross finishing his entrance, and Scarlett was doing the whole. What the hell did he say? Hurt heel. It's not what they say, but fall, pray. And then he like comes through the ropes and like goes like this or something. But it was getting ready for him to do that. And then they just shut it
out. It cuts out. Like, is that like, that was obviously happening during commercial.
But
so
I think they were coming back I think they were like on cue to come back from the show.
It's very weird. Very weird. Like, if you're going to give him this elaborate entrance, let him do the motherfucking entrance. I don't care if it's coming back from commercial or not. You really shouldn't be, in my opinion, you shouldn't be setting up your commercials where it has to interrupt an entrance.
And I want to keep on this. All right, so the timing of shows, which was kind of a factor this week with another show. Like WWE pulled it off with SmackDown. Things went very long, apparently, and things were cut. Things were trimmed down. They went off the air when they needed to. On Dynamite this past Wednesday, which was a good Dynamite. There's things I want to talk about AEW in a second, but the ending of the show, the whole angle, just the Bucks come out, they get a chair, Hangman's about to swing a chair, and then Dark Order comes out and they like grab the chair, and then we just like cut to the Cube with Dwayne Wade, and you're just like,
I'm not 100% convinced that wasn't like set up like that, because just hearing Tony Schiavone talk, and like they did that back in the WCW days sometimes. Oh, we're out of time.
I feel like there was like they had like another 30 seconds that I felt like they were gonna grab the chair, look back. There was gonna be one more, like someone was gonna come and do a kick and duck out of the way, hit somebody else from the other team, and then there was gonna be pandemonium and they go away. I thought there was like I'm not saying I don't know anything, but it just seemed like there was a little bit more to go out on, and it just like cut. And I was just like, man, all right. I guess that, okay. Again, it's a little thing. But I have to say that I am a huge fan of the blind eliminator tag team. I think that idea it's a cool idea. And I don't know if they're going to do it now, but there was like to have Keith Lee and Swerve back together. I almost was like, oh, there's another chance for them to maybe fix what the feud that kind of like fumbled. But the Adam Cole and MJF stuff has been really good, just off the fact that MJF is doing the whole like Adam Cole can beat me, like he almost beat me. I don't want to wrestle this guy, and he's doing the whole kill kindness. He's a heel, but he's and I think I feel like they're slowly turning Adam Cole to kind of act a little bit more heelish with things in the segment. But I don't know. I like the little dynamic of this I'm trying to think of other. What are they setting up with this? Who's gonna? How many more weeks of this? You're the tournament guy.
I am the tournament guy. I don't know the setup for this tournament. It's hard. It's hard to do bracketology when there's no bracket. You know,
They have the winner gets a tag title shot.
Fine with that, but like it's hard. Like I don't know. Are we in the quarterfinals? Are we in the semifinals? Are we in the fucking qualifying matches? Like what do we?
I know 2 teams in it. It's like Darby and Orange Cassidy, and now Adam Cole and MJF. Like,
right. I don't. I like the idea. Didn't TNA or WCW do this as well? One of them did. I don't hate the idea. I wish that it was planned out a little better. Just because
randomly they just cut.
I understand why you may think it's kind of all great storytelling when you put Keith Lee and Swerve together, but I'm pretty sure a majority of us don't want to see them together for a very long time. Whether it be honestly, they should have put them together as opponents. Have they had a match against each other? Has that feud paid off?
I feel like we never got a proper payoff.
I don't remember seeing one. You know, so like
he joined like the mogul thing and got people from like Dark Elevation joining him and Parker Bordeaux, and then
you're trying to like depict like, oh, anybody could team with anybody. I get it, but like maybe those are the wrong 2. Maybe you should have just did Adam Cole and MJF as that team. Like, oh, anybody could team with anybody. But I mean, like, I had no interest in seeing Keith Lee and Swerve. I had no interest in seeing Keith Lee and Swerve. Period.
Did they win a match? Was that like the second round? Was that?
I don't know. I think it was their first match.
That's what I'm saying. It was just like there was really nothing to it. It was just like maybe they can continue now, and maybe they feud towards a match. I don't know, but I think it's something maybe like not every year, but every once in a while you can just. It's interesting. I feel like once they have more characters. More developed in the company in like a year or so, it would be another maybe, but I don't know. But I just thought like the idea of it's interesting. I don't know what leads to. I mean, if it all goes to like you see MJF and Adam Cole like winning it and then like losing to FTR.
I think MJF turns on Adam Cole. I think they eventually grow close to where you think, hey, they're going to do it. But then MJF turns on Adam Cole during the tag team title match.
Oh, they were in the pinnacle together. All of them.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't even make that connection.
So, I mean, I know FTR didn't seem to be huge fans of the faction, but that is something there where they have the tag match and then all of a sudden it just. But then they're also tight with CM Punk, CMFTR, and CM Punk seems like he might have his eyes on that title that MJF has maybe after his looks like they're him and Samoa Joe is tonight on Collision, I believe.
Yes, it is in Canada. So that's Samoa Joe's. That's going to be a pro Samoa Joe crowd.
And I think CM Punk's like never beaten Samoa Joe as well.
Really?
I think that's what he was saying. He's going to beat him for the first time. I saw some like video package. And also I think it's Rick. Is it Ricky and Powerhouse? I think is the other.
Yes, it is.
And then that leads to the finals. Then.
What
are we thinking here?
I don't think Punk wins it. Like, I mean, he might win tonight. I don't think Punk wins the tournament. Maybe he does.
He's always wanted to put over Power. He loves Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ricky Starks. I don't really.
I think maybe you like try to keep Punk happy and like give him the tournament win.
He would probably.
I'm sure.
Out of everybody, it seems like it's Punk or Starks. Like, do you think they put that so far? Yeah, you put that on heels.
No, yeah, no, come on
Did you
now.
think about that at all?
Let's keep that show away from AEW and let's keep AEW away from heels. All right.
What else? Ronda Rousey. She's said her match.
Can we talk about that for a minute?
She cut
because we
3
didn't
times.
talk about that during
we
the
didn't
Money in the Bank shit. Were you not fucking blown away by that?
Yeah, because I mean, the odds mean anything. I mean, they were like minus like 10,000. Like,
I remember you saying something like that during last week's show. My jaw dropped to the floor.
Hold on here. They were minus 10,000.
That's incredible.
So that I'm only assuming that you're probably getting plus 6,000-7,000. We put $10. You could I think you're limited to only betting on like $20 on those off. Sure, you could have made made some money.
Yeah, can't believe it. I mean, I'm watching it, me and Dana, and I think I even seen Sophia's face. Our jaws hit the floor. Sophia don't even know what's going on in the world. Her jaw hit the floor. That was crazy. It was a nice swerve, and I'm being the live mark that I am. I'm super happy for it. Man. And then Monday night, that was really cool. I didn't hate that whatsoever at all. And I am really stoked to actually see Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey. And I think Shayna Baszler is going to kick her motherfucking ass. Really do.
I just thought I thought it was going to be longer, but it looks like Ronda's going to be on her way out. And
is there like any truth to, like, somebody told me a rumor, I don't know if it was you or not, about her going back to UFC?
Something online, like I don't know if that's.
Does she have like a hard opt out of her contract or something? I don't know. I feel like I read something.
I think she's. I don't think she's. I think this is it. I think put Shayna over at SummerSlam. Maybe Shayna injures her or something like that, and I probably written off of television.
So if her run is over, is Ronda Rousey a Hall of Famer?
No.
People have gotten in for less. Drew Carey, looking at you.
But that's like a celebrity. Like, at a certain time, probably.
Drew Carey has done the least amount of anybody in that Hall of Fame, excluding Warrior Award people. We're not going to include them.
Is Shatner in it?
Shatner actually, he got. I don't know if he
was involved a few times.
Drew Carey in like segment. Drew Carey, he got in the ring, but then he eliminated himself. I mean, Donald Trump even got physical at WrestleMania. Come on.
Hot Bobby.
I think Ronda probably gets in.
Yeah, at a certain point, I mean, they just they're gonna people will run out not.
You could even get her in as a celebrity inductee because out of all the celebrities, she's probably done the most.
Oh my God! So in 2 years, we're gonna be talking about Logan Paul and the fucking.
Yeah, no, 100%. I might. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Drew came back.
Carey?
No, not Drew Carey.
No.
Drew McIntyre.
I was like, where did he go?
He's doing the Price is Right still.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre returned.
Did.
Apparently they were holding off Randy Orton because they didn't want to have two big returns. So where's Randy?
I didn't even know Randy was close to returning. I thought that was off the table.
That's what they want you to think.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Well, I mean, it's got me because I'm not expecting Randy Orton to show up at all, ever. I think if he does show up, he's gonna cause Riddle whatever match he's in.
What's he doing? Was he on?
I mean, he had the Gunther match at Money in the Bank, but I don't know what he did on Raw. Oh, he's teaming up with Drew next week to face Imperium.
Oh, okay. Oh. So Randy's coming back next week.
Do you think Randy's going to come back next week?
He's going to join them.
No, I think it's a tag match between those two and jaBROni.
SummerSlam is going to be Riddle, Drew, and Randy versus Gunther, Ludwig.
No. Drew is going to challenge Gunther for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam.
But Riddle's going to need a partner against Ludwig and...
Yeah, okay. And it would make sense.
Tag match, and then he turns on him in the match?
I think you see how the tag match goes. See what Randy Orton can do a little bit. If he feels like he can handle a one-on-one match, drop Riddle with an RKO.
So the numbers catch up to him in this tag match on Monday. We get Randy coming back, and then they can kind of just. There you go. Randy Orton confirmed Raw.
Also, this Monday, we are having a graduation ceremony for Maxine from Gable and Otis. She's graduating from the Alpha Academy. She picked up her first win this week against Valhalla.
Where are Maximum Male Models at?
I don't know. They need to have this feud. So bad. Otis and Gable just stole her.
Like once this is all done, like Massey has to come out and
maybe they interrupt the graduation ceremony. That has an interruption written all over it.
Here we go. Raw is gonna be, unless Vince changes this, we got Vince's Raw right here. We are good. Triple H, you can stay home for another week.
Yeah, right. We got this, bro.
We're pretty good. You guys are doing good. We got Baron Corbin, man. Baron Corbin's getting fixed on NXT. He's burning his crown. He's burning his hats. He said no more gimmicks. So, oh my God, I'm gonna watch NXT again on Tuesday, all because of Baron Corbin. All right, what else happened this week? We didn't really talk much about it yet, except the blind eliminator tournament. But did you get to check out some Dynamite?
I did. I checked out a good amount, actually. Not gonna lie.
You love it.
I don't remember most of it just because, I don't remember most of the wrestling shows I watch. Maybe I should watch them back before we do this show.
I used to.
I didn't hate it. I saw the MJF Adam Cole stuff. I loved the MJF doing the Adam Cole gimmicks, with the boom and the and love that shit.
Like running around in a circle.
The Chris Jericho stuff with Don Callis intrigues me a little bit.
Maybe.
It intrigues me. I'm intrigued. There's intrigueness in my body.
A little switch up sometimes with some certain things.
Yeah, absolutely.
The backstage segment with him and Garcia and Sammy Guevara say they need to. So, like you said, very intrigued.
And I'm just curious as how they follow up with what happened at the end of the show. But you know what? It was a solid Dynamite, and to the point where I remembered some things of it. So that to me speaks for something.
And they were quarterfinal matches.
They were quarterfinal matches. Okay.
So I guess that's the finals then set up.
No, you have semifinals. Come on now. Yeah. How many times do we do bracketology? Let's go.
But how many other people are?
I mean, you could do a lot. They have a lot of people. They can do whatever.
I can't think of other teams though. Are they just randomly like doing that RJ City Renee segment?
I mean, I hope so. That'd be. I mean, if you're gonna do it, do
That's
it.
how you just keep finding out about these teams. But I feel like all the teams should have been already known since we're in the quarterfinals. I have no idea what's going on. The Acclaim beat the Bollywood Boys. And they're still like.
And did they cut like a promo at the end or something? Did something happen at the end of that match?
That chick from what's her name from that QTV hopped on and said, I don't know if she's upset that is she trying to turn whatchamacall straight or something? What is happening?
I don't know.
Is that the storyline they're doing?
I'd probably turn straight for her.
Yeah, the storyline of trying to turn a gay man back to being straight.
Edgy product. Is Vince Russo writing this stuff?
Says or me. All right. That's probably not even the storyline. We're just making it up. Your boy, Hook, keeps chasing after Jungle Boy. He dived into his ride this week and drove off.
He's the reason I try not to remember Dynamite.
And yeah, there was all that. I mean, Ruby Soho beat Britt Baker because they're like, "Oh, you're not winning this."
Oh yeah. That I didn't. I'm obviously I favor Britt Baker way more than I do Ruby Soho and Paige and Toni Storm. I don't like those three together. I don't like Paige individually either. But yeah, hey, match was good.
But yeah, that's and then the only thing with the closing out with Kenny Omega, Wheeler Yuta, which just ended with the whole craziness. Now I think both teams needed a member. A member was teased on the Rampage. Well, it was Rampage aired last night. So, and then also I believe doesn't both teams are going to need a member.
What are they? What do they do?
The Elite needs somebody.
Oh yeah.
And Blackpool Combat Club needs somebody.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's building up. I believe July 19th in Boston is Blood and Guts.
Boston.
I believe I will be
John Cena.
Is that next?
July 19th is.
Not this week. It's the following Wednesday.
Week, yes.
I'll be away on I'll be on vacation, so I'll be checking that out.
Vacation mode. Nice.
Yeah, earlier this year. I feel like I always go on vacation so late. All right, what else happened this week? At MSG last night, talked about Roman Reigns and all that stuff. Vince McMahon was backstage at SmackDown.
Okay. Good for him.
He was back there. We have a planned date for our return to Saudi Arabia.
Do we? What do we have?
I feel like it always lines up with the same. All right, so we got Survivor Series is going to be November 25th in Chicago.
Chicago, wow. No wrestling company has ever gone there. Like, what do they do? Like, are they in the pockets of both AEW and WWE? I mean, it's ridiculous. I know we're getting WrestleMania. I get it. But you know what? We also should have got WrestleMania like 10 years ago also. Not, what is it, 25 years after the fact that it was in Philadelphia? I'm just saying, Philly's a really good crowd. Swing our way. Are we not getting another wrestling event in Philly until WrestleMania? I think that's a little fucked up. Throw Raw in there, SmackDown in there. What the fuck?
They just released their schedule for the next 20 Raws and stuff, and I was going through and I didn't see. I was like, how the hell are we should? I was like, there's no way we should
get a house show to be like, yo, hey, we're coming here for the biggest show of the motherfucking year.
I'm sure they'll be doing a Raw or they were here for Raw. I'm sure we'll get a SmackDown before the end of the year.
I fucking hope so. Not that I would go, probably, but I'm just saying. I fucking hope so.
So, Survivor Series is going to be Sunday or whatever. I don't know. Actually,
Saturday the 25th. That's 2 days.
Saturday the 25th.
2 days before your boy's birthday. So let's make it a good one. Let's go to Chicago for Survivor Series for my birthday.
Hey,
let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Saturday, November 4th, we could be getting our next Saudi show just a few weeks before.
What would it be? Crown Jewel?
I don't know.
Elimination Chamber? Super Showdown?
Yeah, they don't have it. They just say that'll be the next. What have we had there so far? We had Elimination Chamber there.
Did we? No. We didn't have Elimination Chamber there yet this year, did we?
That would just be funny.
What did we just have there?
Crown Jewel and the. No, God. I don't know. Clash of the Champions? Yeah.
Well, the Night of Champions. Night of Champions. There you go. Good call.
Woo. Awesome. So, yeah, November, Saudi show. I mean, kind of expect it now. I mean, they got a 10-year deal, and we kind of do the same thing. Every November, we go to Saudi around Halloween time.
I'll tell you what, man. Something's going to happen within those 10 years, and it's just not going to be good. I don't know. I don't trust them over there. I don't. I really don't, man. Some shady shit's happened over there already with them. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all.
It's fair. It's very fair.
Maybe send me to a Saudi show and maybe I'll change my mind. I don't know, but I feel like if you went to a Saudi show, all expenses paid by the prince. Okay, he's like, hey, go to a Saudi show. Would you go?
No, the travel.
Really?
The travel thing's just like.
Oh, you don't have to worry about it. You go, you travel. You don't got paid.
No, it's just the fact of being on a plane for a very long time.
20 hours.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, as long as I'm carrying.
I would go, but I would have some demands. Number one, I want one of those couches that they had in like the very first two Saudi shows.
Yep, I want a couch, definitely.
100% a couch with reclining ability. But also I don't know the dress code. I mean, I guess it's pretty more lenient for the dudes over there. So would I be able to rock my heart?
Yeah, we're wearing one definitely.
Do I need my robe? My quiche?
We're wearing. If we're going, we're wearing robes.
We're going we're gonna be doing that. All right.
Yeah, we gotta be going.
I didn't know if I'm from Philadelphia.
Yeah, we gotta enter.
We're here to fuck shit up.
You're gonna be on couches, drinking beers.
Yeah, that's something. Do you think they have? Do you think they have the lager, the Broken Skull lager?
I don't know.
They know who Stone Cold is. They know who Yokozuna is. They wanted Ultimate Warrior to have a match when he's dead. So maybe they do know who Steve Austin is.
Do they have robed cocktail waitresses that walk around and serve refreshments to the?
No, they're not allowed to show their skin.
Yeah, but can't they be all Power Rangered up?
Oh, robed cocktail waitresses. I thought you said rogue, they went rogue and said fuck the rules and I'm gonna wear this bikini. I don't know.
The Power Rangers became ninjas, and
yeah.
You just saw they could do that and they could hold the tray and come around and give us Broken Skull IPAs, potentially.
There's only one way to find out.
Hashtag send the jaBROnis to Saudi.
What's if you go to book a flight, where do you go?
Oh God! Is Expedia or
Expedia? I thought that was a hotel thing.
I don't fly to places much.
You've been to WrestleMania.
Yeah, but
not in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I flew
Well, what'd you use to fucking get that?
Set that all up, and we flew Spirit Airlines. He just told me when I had to be there. I don't know how he did it.
Piece of shit. How am I supposed to get anything done with these hypotheticals if you don't have that information? Spirit Airlines. All right, sounds good.
You'll go to Spirit Airline to Saudi Arabia.
Let's go
Oh,
from
no.
Philly to. Come on, load. Accept all cookies. Yes. No.
So wait, do flights go directly from
Hell no. You gotta like stop at London first.
where we? All right. So yeah, like, are you leaving the U.S. from? Can you leave the U.S. from Philly, and then, or do you have to go to another state first and then?
How do you spell Saudi?
Saudi.
It doesn't give you like a. It doesn't give you a.
Like a spell check.
Like once I start typing stuff, it stops after I put the U in.
Are we not allowed to go?
Arabia? Riyadh. What's Riyadh? How you spell Riyadh?
That's shit.
Riyadh.
Riyadh. It's like.
Oh wait, hold on. No. How do you fucking? Where do you go?
Shit.
We're gonna figure this out, guys.
Yeah, we're going to Saudi Arabia, or we're
You're
just gonna try to figure out.
going to Saudi Arabia. Okay, Google, do your magic. How to get to Saudi Arabia
From Philadelphia.
Cheap flights. All right, cheapflights.com. Going to Saudi. Jeddah. We're going to Jeddah. No, that's still not. No.
I thought what you just said, Riyadh or whatever, was the one.
Oh yeah, that's one.
They were there before, right?
Enter a city or airport. I am, sir. Why? Cheap flights. Philly. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, find deals. With you.
We're going to Saudi. We're going to
Still
Saudi.
waiting. All right, here we go. Let's see. Wow. All right.
Take us to Saudi.
American Airlines. Let's see. We would leave 9:30 p.m. and get to Jeddah at 9 p.m. It says one stop, so maybe you can. Oh wait, one stop layover. DOH Doha Hamad International Airport. That sounds far.
Is that a 24-hour trip then?
It's a 16-hour and 30-minute flight.
So we leave at 9:30, like our time, and it's then 9 p.m. their time,
I guess. Yes.
But in overall, it's 16 hours.
Yeah, but then like there's another one here that says 7:50. Oh, this is so leaving Jeddah at 7:50 p.m. We would get to Philadelphia at 3:30 the next day. But then it says 26 hours 35. Maybe that's including. Yeah, all right. So that's including the layover stuff.
Yeah,
so, like,
I was just thinking. I wonder how
so,
long
like,
the layover.
The layover, yeah. So it says the layover from the 9:30 to 9 p.m. one. The layover is an hour and a half. So yeah, I don't know where Doha is, the Doha Hamad International Airport, but $1,700 to do all that per person. That is fucking gross. We ain't going to Saudi for that.
We're booked. We're booked. We're going. We're set. We're
No,
November.
I don't
We're going
have-
to Chicago and Saudi.
I want $1,700. Save $126 by selecting this alternate date.
Yeah, we'll get there
So,
earlier. We'll
July 14th, we'll leave. We'll hit the air at 9:30. We'll hit the ground at 9 p.m. the next day for $126 less. So that would make it $1,566.
Right.
Now you're talking my range.
Let's tell the family we're gonna move to Saudi Arabia and just
Yeah, we're going to Saudi.
until we'll be back for Christmas. Like we'll be back in time.
Maybe
I'll be home.
if we obey the rules. You gotta wear a thing. You gotta wear a thing. And
Gotta wear a thing.
So does Sophia and her dolls.
Are you yelling at me?
Yeah, we're going to Saudi.
Where?
Saudi
Why?
for wrestling show.
Crown Jewel.
You gotta for Crown Jewel.
For Crown Jewel.
Because we want to go. We want to see what it would be like. So it's $1,500.
We're gonna wear burqas.
Yeah, and you and Sophia and her baby dolls have to wear burqas.
Burritos?
Burqas, not burritos. not burrito.
Yeah, we can't censor. Cut that.
Don't disrespect.
Wow. We're trying to show respect to their culture.
Yeah, we're trying to be respectful.
Now I want to go to Taco Bell.
Well, I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
You could just call burgers burritos.
It sounds like you said burritos.
It's burgers. There's no T. Sophia, can you also move the doll from the front step? It's given me anxiety the last couple hours.
You realize how creepy that is.
It's very creepy.
It's
They
like
just
the
laugh in
Megan
our
movie.
They laugh in our face for our dreams.
Yeah, all we want to do is go to a country that is very foreign to us and very scary for and we want to go there and save $100 some dollars. So we want to get there a few months early.
Like, what if we left? What if we left? You said that show's on November 4th. What if we left on October 28th? And we left. No, not November 28th. You fucking nut.
We'd miss it.
All right, what if we did Monday? What if we left Wednesday and left Wednesday of the next week? Modify search. Is it cheaper? Let's see. We're gonna find out. Wow. No.
Wow.
There's. Whoa. Here we go. Oh, no. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So, we would leave at 1:35. We would get there at 2:20. There would be 2 stops. 1 hour layover in Charlotte, and an hour and 36 layover in Washington Dulles, whatever the fuck that is. $1,300.
Why are we flying? So we're flying from Philly to Charlotte, which is probably that's not a long flight at all.
It's not a long flight. I mean, it's an 8-hour.
We're getting ready to drive there.
Right.
Vacation soon. It's 8 hours. I mean, Pittsburgh is. I mean,
that doesn't make sense.
All right. Also, I think we would have to probably do the whole package thing. We need we need one of the ones that Travelodge or Booking.com where they give us. We need the hotel. What kind of hotels?
Yeah, that's true.
What kind of hotels do we have in Saudi Arabia? There's a lot.
Whoa! Hold on now. Now we're actually talking. Hold on now. I just hit something and I hit something and I got the price down to $1,000 a person. $1,045. Well, no, that doesn't work. We would leave Saturday, November 4th, and not get there till Sunday, November 5th. So that wouldn't work. But there's it's all in all, wow. There's a 24 hours. It's a 24-hour day. You leave at 3:30. And then there's a 2.5-hour layover in LA, and you wouldn't get to Jeddah until 10:15 p.m. Sunday. Wow. Pretty crazy. All right. Well, we fancy booked our flight to Saudi. Real cool. We used cheap flights, so everything will be on the up and up, I'm sure. And yeah, hey man, congrats! I got to see you there again.
I can't wait.
Super excited about this. Is it raining? It feels like it's raining.
It is pouring outside.
Sounds rainy.
Should we get anything else before jaBROni of the week?
Ah man, I wish I had something. I wish I had something else. I do, but I don't. So yeah, I guess so.
Let's do it.
The jaBROni. I said the jaBROni of the week might take me a minute, so we can fill up time there.
All right, I'll slowly hit the button.
Hit the button. Just hit it. Wait.
Johnny Cena went to town.
I'm joking.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
Wow.
Hold on.
It's reversible?
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you get it at? Is it upside down?
The ballpark. Got it at the ballpark.
You could only get them at the ballpark? I want one.
I mean, you could probably get them.
I want to get one. I have that. I should have ran up and threw on I have the exact Phillies jersey upstairs, but I don't think my time would have made it. Is that a Harper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we get the same Harper jersey.
It's Chinese. Though.
All right, we need to. We're doing a week of. We're gonna have Phillies headbands and Phillies jerseys.
I like it.
All right, so jaBROni of the week. This was such a layup for me because it was
Really, there's been a lot though. I feel like there was a lot of options this week, outside and inside the wrestling world. I feel like there's been a lot of options this week.
Mine popped out because this is always the cool thing to happen. Twitter goes down, everyone freaks out.
Oh, you know what? It was a layup for you after what you did about the whole other one. Yeah, I get you.
R.I.P. Twitter, and it sucked. Like I was watching UFC last Saturday, and I love following the hashtag of the event. It was like UFC Fight Night, something 70, something like that. And I like clicking on it and doing like latest and kind of just refreshing and going through, see what people are saying. And just, yeah, we had the rate limit exceeded was going on. And everyone rate limit exceeded, it said.
Oh.
So this happened before. A few months ago, everyone joined a new, and I didn't go back to look up the name of the social media, what it was. I forget it.
The one that you gave me shit for?
Yes. What was it?
I don't remember it either. Honestly, I have no idea.
Hive? Was it? What the hell?
Oh, it was Hive. There you go. It was Hive. I was going to say Bumble, but I remember that's like a dating thing.
So Hive, and everyone screenshot it and posted it on Twitter, like, follow me here. Here we do. We cut to it. Twitter's down for like a day about, and Threads is out. Everyone, wrestlingnews.co, what we use, follow us on our Threads account. Just like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just so I haven't even researched. I've just heard that it looks exactly like Twitter. Apparently, they've copied all of basically like it's a copy and paste job of Twitter from the Meta company or your Zuckerberg, your Facebook. So, yeah, everyone now is go follow me on Threads, and I'm just like, all right, how long is this one going to last before? Like, and again, already there was people making jokes, thread lightly. Oh my God, I saw that on Twitter. Just wanted to break my new iPhone already. Thread lightly. People are commenting like, you're a legend for this one. I was just like, I wish I had that guy.
It's got to be so easy to be a stand-up comedian nowadays because these fuckers will laugh at anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like anyone, just the new thing, grab it on it. Follow me on here. It's just like so. Basically, if anybody hopped on and made a Threads account, I'm sorry, but you are jaBROni of the week, and please delete your Twitter account. Please delete it. Go. We said this before, and all of you Hive fuckers are still around, just hanging out.
That's pretty cool.
Twitter was bad. It was bad. Stay away. I'm going to Threads. I'm at Hive. I'm at Bumble. I'm on all these other things that just pop up.
Bumble's a dating website.
Fuck them. You Threads people. jaBROni of the week.
Hey, man. Preach, bro. Preach. Before I go on to my jaBROni of the week, I would like everyone to follow me on Threads at PhillyJaBROni1. No, I don't have one. I promise. I don't have one. I learned my lesson.
You're a legend for that one.
Oh. Man, what a week it's been. I too am going out of the wrestling world, and it's funny because I kind of haven't made my decision yet. So if you will indulge me, I would like to take everyone on a trip of this past week. Let's start with one Britney Spears. Well, not necessarily Britney Spears, but let's start with her in the news this week. I guess somewhere in Vegas, she was slapped by a security guard of French NBA player Victor. Whoa, I'm not gonna fucking pronounce that name. Wembanyama. It was like a top draft pick.
He played last night and people were roasting him because he did not have a very good game.
Correct. She was, I guess, right behind him, and allegedly went to grab him to get a picture. Video proof shows there was no grabbing, and she was basically backhanded by this man's security guard. Look, man, she's been through enough as it is. So let's maybe not hit the biggest pop star of the fucking 90s.
I did not see this.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's video and everything. Was she the biggest pop star of the 90s or the 2000s? I think it's the 90s, right? I mean, the 90s. Yeah. I mean,
well,
female
late 90, early 2000s.
Yeah. All right. So sticking with the Wemby, John. He did have his the summer league game, and I gotta say, these are now. I'm not the biggest basketball fan out there, you know. I mean, I support the Sixers, but the summer league, they're practice games, right? They're just practice games. They don't mean a goddamn thing, correct?
Summer league.
Yeah.
Yeah, to get newer guys.
Just some reps, right?
Yep. I just saw the slap. Whoa, she got this shit.
Crazy, right? And yes, as you said, he did not perform well. He went 2 for 13, I believe. He had 9 points. It was 8 rebounds. It was not great. These guys, these fans, waited 2.5 hours in line just to see this guy. So those, along with, what's his name? Victor Wembanyama's, security team, his fans are also on jaBROni of the Week, docket, because who the fuck does that? I mean, I love Bryce Harper. I ain't gonna wait 2.5 hours in a line to see him in a spring training game. Right? Let's move on. There was a rapper this week by the name of Blueface. I don't know if you heard about this one.
No.
Have you heard of the rapper
Blue Cane? I know Blue Cane.
Blue Cane has surfaced.
He's that new like Danhausen, like the internet wrestler.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know.
So
anything.
Blueface, this rapper, is facing backlash after asking his son if he's gay because he was looking for snacks instead of being in the living room with strippers. Now, there's also video of this. There's video of this.
What a ridiculous sentence.
Yeah, I know. If you'll indulge me, I don't know if we can do sound bites here or something. I don't know if we get copyrighted. If I click on this and the conversation between him and the kid, but I'm gonna try it. All right, it's a quick 44-second clip. All right, so let's listen. Hold on. I want you to listen real close at the beginning. Ready? You hear that clap? Did you hear that clap? Here, let's listen again. Did you hear anything? No, you didn't? Okay.
No, I'm not hearing anything.
All right. Well, then maybe not. So there's a at the beginning. That's somebody's ass, the stripper's ass clapping. So there's video of it right here. I'm watching it. There's at least 4 strippers in there. One of them's doing her booty claps. The other one's in the front of the camera just dancing. Clothed, but like the other one who's doing booty claps was not. He goes into his closet-sized pantry and finds his son, who has to be 4, maybe 5-year-old, looking for snacks. And literally, it was just like, why are you in here instead of out there with the strippers? And he goes, "Is you gay? You isn't gay, is you? You got it."
Come here. There's booty cheeks out here. You in here looking for chips. And Slim Jims and shit. You ain't gay, is you? Huh? Are you gay? You ain't gay, right? My man. My young.
Clap. Yeah,
Right.
so
So, I mean, look, that guy shouldn't have a kid. I don't even know. I don't know who Blueface is. I don't know why he's getting this attention. I feel so terrible for the kid. This guy is a piece of shit. Like, he really is. He really is. Let's forget about the fact, like, he definitely has a problem with people being gay. Let's just put a pin in it, shall we? This dude had almost a handful, maybe a handful. We only saw what was in the video. Let's call it a handful for argument's sake, and a handful of strippers in his living room during the day.
the sun was out big time.
The sun was out. It was a beautiful day. I mean, any other time it would be a beautiful day to have strippers. Not when you have your kid, though. And this guy, who is basically, what's the word I'm looking for? He's fucking criticizing his child for going in the closet-sized pantry because he wants a motherfucking Slim Jim. He wants some chips. He just wants snacks for the party that you are obviously having. I mean, I don't know. I've indulged in my fair share of adult clubs, and you know what's missing? A fucking snack. Mm-hmm. Not the ones on stage, but an actual snack.
A bag of chips or something.
I don't hate the idea. I like where the kid's head's at.
And then he goes back and he plops on the couch and he's got snapping into a Slim Jim.
Clap, clap, clap. But you don't ask the kid who, I mean, I can't think that he knows what gay is. I don't know. I'm not one to speak for other parents. I know my kid doesn't know what gay is, and they're not far apart from age. You just don't. You don't. There's so many things wrong in that video that you're just fucking wild. Where is the mother? Is the mother going to
one of the dancers?
In one of the dancers, maybe. I don't know.
God.
Is Child Protective Services going to get involved? I sure hope they do, because this no-name person is literally just such a piece of shit. It's so fucking funny. I had a fourth jaBROni of the week, but I, for the life of me, can't remember who it was, because this guy just got me re-angry about the whole situation.
I knew nothing about this. I mean, this guy's up. He's got to be up towards jaBROni of the year right now. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
What a ridiculous clip that was.
Oh, you know who the fourth one was? Yes. It was me. I'm in a nomination for jaBROni of the week because I was texting you last night and I'm watching these guys. And I see Christian Pache walk up to the plate. And I immediately, as I'm watching this, I am playing baseball on this TV over here. You can't see it. I can. I'm playing my brother, MLB The Show. And we're both watching it in our respective homes. And we're all, as soon as we see Pachi, we're just like, ugh. And we just start talking a whole bunch of shit. Like, this guy doesn't even deserve to be in the majors. He doesn't deserve anything. He shouldn't be in this spot. He's a piece of shit. And he hits the ball. I mean, I didn't set the stage up pretty well. We were down 3-1 or 3-2 or something.
3-2.
And 3-2. And it's a big game. You know, we got a road winning streak on the line here. Hits the ball, and it looks like a pop-up. And I'm just like, fuck this guy. So I look away. And I have my headset on, so I'm not really hearing anything. But then I look back before it lands, and I see it land. And all I do, my brother, on a 10-second delay, so I can't even react. All I do is like, ugh! Like real loud, just ugh! And he thinks it's a pop-up. And then I'm I'm like just still reacting, and all I hear over my head says, "Oh my god!" Either way,
that was I wasn't watching it live at the time. I literally had the ESP. Did I have DraftKings up? Yeah, I had DraftKings up. And when you're looking at the score 3-2, it's like top of the ninth, 2 outs. Bone was on second. Everything was there. It just changed. The 2 changed to a 4, and I was like, no way.
There's a glitch.
Then I hopped on Twitter and saw like whoever was playing center just played that. That should have been game. Like,
I mean, if he didn't look like he left the ground.
He had a bad read.
A little bit, he would have caught that.
It was right there. He just had a bad read on it and maybe just a bad start to it. But like for the most part, I think 9 out of 10 times that thing's getting caught, and that's ball game. But yes, that was just by a hair goes over. The streak is on.
Yes. So I put myself in there for talking so much shit on Christian Pachi, and he doesn't even speak a lick of English, and that's really not fair. He can't defend himself. So those are my 4. We got the Wemby guy security, we got Wemby guy fans, we got Blueface, and we got me. Of those 4, I think the unanimous decision is to probably put me. No, excuse me, not me. I'm not that big. Probably put Blueface in the jaBROni of the week category. Look, man, I'm not one to just teach you how to raise kids. I don't even know how to raise mine half the time. It's just, you better, you teaching them that kind of stuff, and again, you believe what you want to believe. I don't really give a fuck. You just don't. Okay. You just don't, essentially. But hey, I can see there's a picture of you next to the video that I'm watching. You got your bling, you got your diamond studded $100 bills, you got a diamond studded Ben Franklin hanging from your neck, you got a diamond studded headband hanging around your neck, diamond studded watches. You're doing great for yourself. You got a walk-in pantry. That's fucking impressive. Then shut the fuck up. Basically, you're jaBROni of the week.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
All righty, we're gonna wrap it up here. You can follow the jaBROnis on Twitter at jaBROnispod. You can check out all episodes on the youtube.com/the jaBROnispod. Twitch gimmick, we're there live when we do live shows. You could follow me on Twitter, Happy jaBROni.
Did you say Thread?
No, I said Twitter.
Oh,
I said Twitter at Happy jaBROni, and I feel that it is time that I feel like this handle needs to get switched over. I don't know. So we're gonna be processing maybe a new Twitter handle. Maybe.
Whoa.
I gotta keep jaBROni, but maybe I'm gonna start putting out some feelers and seeing maybe what we can throw in here.
Yeah. For sure.
And then follow Michael.
I'm on Philly jaBROni. You can follow me. I threw up a TikTok this week as well. It was a tournament. It was a tournament of favorite Grey's Anatomy characters. So you can check that bad boy out. All right.
I also made a TikTok account. I believe mine's like Topher.McCann. So I'm on.
Mine Butler 1127. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I got a lot of buzz. I get a lot of buzz when I throw out the TikTok videos. I just don't throw them out as much as I used to, just because there's not much.
I gave in. I gave in last week. Put it up there, but try and
you did a solid for yourself. Once you start scrolling that For You page and you just start liking some funny shit, you go ahead. By the way, speaking of funny shit, this week's Netflix recommendation: Tom Segura, Sledgehammer. Watch it.
Yeah,
fucking hilarious. Had me in tears. had me in tears. One specific part had me in tears. The rest was funny. One specific part had me in tears.
I saw that was his new release. He's been out promoting it.
In tears. It was very bad timing. I'm watching it down here. Sophia called me, says she had to poop. I walk upstairs and I'm just like, just crying. And Sophia thinks that I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm crying. I'm laughing, but I'm not making any sound because my gut is just too like compacted in, and nothing's coming out. But I'm laughing. Just nothing. No audio is coming out of my mouth. But all the waterworks was.
I will probably try to throw that on today because UFC is a later one tonight. There's a big UFC tonight. This is like UFC 290. This is no fight night.
Oh,
so
this is not fight night.
Yeah, so that's later on tonight. So I'm gonna throw it on this afternoon. Check it out.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to go jump in the pool. It was hot, but
that ain't happening.
This is ridiculous. And then softball, I just rain every single week. Tomorrow's was gonna be because I had the procedure and I missed the last game, so I just had to go and just hang out. So this week I was gonna play, and then I go on vacation. I missed the playoffs. Stupid Mother Nature.
Some bitch.
God damn it. All right, so we'll be back next week talking some more wrestling. A little dead time now. We got some time. I think a few weeks till SummerSlam and AEW. I mean, I guess
a month exactly. I believe it is.
And AEW is just going to be building, I guess, towards
all in
special blood and guts mid-July. I guess they'll stack up that show with, I guess, at least one or two more.
Is that Dynamite or is that just like?
I think it's a special Dynamite. Yeah,
okay.
I believe. All right, we will see everybody next week. jaBROnis. Out.
jaBROni, jaBROni, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.